Hello guys, how are you? Welcome back to one more of our classes. I hope you are fine. I hope you had a nice weekend and I hope you have a good weekend, okay? Today, no, last class we talked about can, could, these kind of things, right? I forgot to talk to you about be allowed to. So we are going to do this today, okay? Just remember some things and then we are going to move on, okay? So only to remember. So we're going to see some PowerPoint presentation. I'm going to make myself bigger. I'm going to be here, like on this side. Okay, so guys, we have here the three tenses that we have in English and any kind of language. We have present, we have past, and then we have future. The thing with the allowed to is that the verb to be changes. So for example, no one is allowed to be late. Rude students aren't allowed to stay. So in the present, we have is or isn't, are or aren't, okay? And allowed to. For the past, we have was, so I was allowed to take extra lessons, and I wasn't allowed to get my things. So we also have the were, so we weren't allowed to take extra lessons. Okay, so we have, let me write it down here. We have were or weren't, if we are talking about a negative past. Não sei onde eu vou pôr isso aqui. Maybe here, se couber. Ah, vou deixar aqui mesmo. Okay, and then in the future we have, in the future we have will. So if we use will, the verb to be doesn't change, it's be. For example, next year I will be allowed to join the circle on tour. So I will be, she will be, okay? Or the negative. You won't be allowed to come back. Okay? So these are the things that changes. Que muda, sorry. What changes in the be allowed to is the form of the verb to be. Okay? So in the present, is or are. In the past, was or weren't, was or were. And in the future, we have the will with be. So far, so good. I hope so. And then we have some examples here. Yes, this is really important. We need the be allowed and with the to. We can't use allowed without to. It's always allowed to, always together, okay? Really good. This exercise, you are going to send me on the classwork on Google Classroom, okay? Maybe you are going to use your notebook, so maybe you're going to write them down on your notebook. You don't have to copy. It's not necessary. But you have to write the answers, of course, okay? So let me change here. Write the sentences with the correct alternative, correct affirmative or negative form of be allowed to. So here we have the example. In my school, we weren't allowed to use a dictionary during English tests. So now, guys, what you are going to do, pause the video to do the exercise. Go. I always remember Henrico now, every time I say go. Okay, so let's correct. Number one, in the past, children younger than 13 were allowed to work. Children is plural, so were, and in the past, were. 2. In the future, people won't be allowed to throw away plastic bags. The correct sentence would be people won't be allowed to use plastic bags. But it's okay. 3. In the UK, people aren't allowed to smoke in restaurants because it's people, plural, So people aren't, or people are, or people aren't. But the sentence here asks for negative, so aren't. 4. Next year, Jack will be allowed to get his motorcycle license. Okay? 5. In Singapore, people aren't allowed to throw litter on the ground. Do you know litter or litter? It's like trash. Okay, it's the same. 6. Lisa is allowed to watch TV for 1 hour every day. And 7. Next summer, I will be allowed to go to Europe on my own. Okay? Guys, just something I need to remember you. Sorry. I need to remind you that allowed to has the same use of can or could. You can both say can or be allowed to. You can both say could or be allowed to. The difference is if it's in the past, was or were. If it's in the future, will or won't. If it's in the present, is or are. Ou am, se estiver falando de I am allowed to. Ok? There's no difference between can, could, be allowed to. Okay? Now, write sentences with the correct. Eu sempre falo alternative. Write sentences with the correct affirmative or negative form of be allowed to. So in here you have part of the sentence, what's missing? The verb to be, allowed, and the to. And you have to check if they're negative or positive, okay? Go, do the exercise. Let's, correct? So number 1, prom. At the prom, students wear special clothes. Sorry. So number 1 is, at the prom, students are allowed to wear special clothes. 2, next year, I will be allowed to go to my high school prom. Do you know prom? Like formatura, okay? Or festa de formatura. Or everything together. 3, last year, my brother wasn't allowed to wear jeans at the prom. 4, in the past, students weren't allowed to come to the prom without a parent. Okay? 5, now, students are allowed to come to the prom with their friends. Okay? Any doubts in here? I hope not. So now, I will show you your homework. Nossa, teacher. Yes, I didn't give you homework last class, right? Let me open here. Just a second. I'm open. Nossa, hoje tá difícil. I'm opening the file. Okay. While I open the file, I gotta talk to you because there's some things that we need to mention. For example, about the workbook online. The workbook online, I won't tell you to do. You know, like, guys, do the workbook online, do the workbook online. The workbook online is going to be there with all the exercises. Então, todos os exercícios que faltam, os que eu não pedi ainda do workbook online, estarão lá. A ideia é que eu não vou falar para vocês, façam para tal dia, mas vocês têm que fazer até sei lá quando, tá? Mas eu aconselharia vocês a deixar para fazer perto da prova, porque perto da prova vocês ainda não eu ainda não vou ter tirado do workbook online, eu não vou contar como nota ainda, tá? Não, eu vou contar como nota, mas eu não vou ter fechado a nota ainda, tá? Então, por favor, não deixem de fazer. Por que eu tô falando agora? Porque eu não sei, né? Pode ser que a gente volte amanhã pra escola. Se a gente voltar amanhã pra escola, revisão e prova. Tá? Então, assim, Estudem, tá? Por favor. Okay, so guys, now this is the exercise you're going to do, but you're going to do number 3. Also, this is homework, okay? The ones from the presentation, classwork. These ones now, homework, okay? So number 3, find and correct the mistakes in each sentence. So you have to read, find the mistake and correct it, okay? And then you have number 4, complete the second sentence so that it means the same as the first. Então aqui, guys, a ideia é que vocês transformem essas frases usando o be allowed to, mas que vocês mantenham a mesma ideia da frase. Ok? Certo? Ok. And now, what we are going to do? I'm going to show you something which is really, really interesting. Deixa eu achar, na verdade. It's related to our book. So, let me see. Eu só não consigo achar. Ué, guys, o que será que tá acontecendo? Eu acho que eu... Just a second. I was going to give you extra exercises, but I'm going to continue with the class that I think it's the best thing I have to do. And as we are talking about a review, we are going to continue the review. Okay? So we checked can, could be allowed to. And today we are going to check. Today we're going to continue checking about usage to. Usage to is usage for talking about past experiences which don't happen anymore. Remember the example on the class? My mom used to smoke. She did this in the past, but she doesn't do this anymore. It was a bad habit, but she doesn't do anymore, okay? Another example. My father used to work a lot. It was a bad thing for him working a lot, but he doesn't do this anymore. It was only in the past, and now he's free from work, okay? Usage to past habit experiences which don't happen anymore. As you can see here in the book. For example, Marco didn't live on the street, but he did. Eita. Marco used to live on the street, but he doesn't now. He didn't used to go to school, but now he does. So we use usage to for past habits. Sometimes these habits are bad habits. That's why they don't happen anymore. Okay? For example, smoking, working a lot, robbing, kidnapping, I don't know, lying, you know? Past habits. Normally they are bad. They were bad. Okay? They were bad habits. Okay? We did the exercises in here. So we are going to do workbook. On the workbook, deixa eu achar, né? Aqui, ok. I don't think we did exercise number 7. Okay? So this is your homework. Complete the dialogue with the correct form of used to and the verbs in parentheses. Guys, this exercise here, it's in your book, okay? W 5. Tá lá no W5, ok? If I have asked, se eu já pedi, ok, you are free. But if I don't, exercise number 7, ok? And I will know if you didn't do. Eu saberei se nós não fizemos. Porque eu terei meu controle. É que aqui agora, na hora que eu tô gravando, eu não tenho. Mas assim, melhor fazer, viu, Breno? Okay, so guys, in here, we can have questions that we use did. Porque se a gente fala de passado e a gente transforma uma frase numa pergunta, a gente usa o did. We have negatives and we have positive sentences, ok? Remember that. Vou até escrever aqui. Peraí. For questions, we start with did you ou a pessoa, did fulano use to. On sentences, peraí. On affirmative sentences, we use fulano, used to, and a verb in the base form. Okay? And if we are talking about the negative part, we use fulano, didn't, use to, and the verb on the base form. Ok? Lembrem essas dicas aí que vão ajudar vocês. So, questions, did fulano use to? Sentences, fulano used to, verb in the base form. And negative, fulano didn't use to, and the verb in the base form. Okay? So guys, exercise number 7 is homework. Okay? Let me remember you. Peraí. The exercises, these 2 exercises, this one and this one, it's classwork. Okay? This exercise here, exercise 4 and exercise number 3, homework. And exercise number 7 on the book, homework 2. Okay? 2 exercises for classwork, 3 exercises for homework. Okay? Guys, thank you very much. If you have any problems, talk to me. Okay? Send me a zap. And bye.